Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. I really don't have anything specific to talk about. It's like really hard for me at this time of year because, we're not into like gardening season really, and that's what I mostly talk. I mean, I talk about other things, but it's like I run out of things to talk about. Tomorrow's my updates for gardening and my art, but it's like, I miss making videos, like decent videos and stuff, and I guess I just wanted to check in with everybody. So do my cats. So the weather's like really weird right now. We've had a bad winter, lots of ice for some reason, that no matter how warm it gets or if it rains, it doesn't go away. It just keeps building up. I mean, it's just like thick layers of ice. Very dangerous. And for someone like me, I have osteoporosis and I already had a bad fall, shattered my leg. So it's like, I don't leave the house when it gets that bad. I am like terrified. And then anybody who walks out the door, I'm like, oh my God. I'm always afraid somebody's gonna fall. My doctor, after my surgery, said the PTSD would go away. That was 2 years ago and it still hasn't gone away. I don't know what to do about that. But this was in New Mexico, so maybe he was basing it on New Mexico weather. There's really rarely any ice down there. Miss Rhiannon is going to come and join us, I think. No? You going to go that way? Okay. But anyways, it's been in the 40s. Let's see. This light, it's so dark outside with this weather that even with my lights, I don't like that either. That better? Okay. Miss Ma'am, you stay out of those seedlings. That's a problem when you have cats. Yes. Anyways, the weather's been really extreme. It's been in the 40s for the past few days. Tomorrow it's going to be in the 40s. And it's like been raining since yesterday. We had 2 days with sunshine, which was really great. But 2 days in the 40s, no, 2 days with sunshine. It's been in the 40s this week. Tomorrow's the last day of 40s. I have my art brushes in a stand, and Rhiannon has decided to use them as a, scratch her head on. Anyways, and then all of a sudden on Saturday, it's going to drop down into the 30s. And then the high on Sunday is like, I don't know, something like 23. Then it starts going back up again. And this is for the first time since last fall, Tuesday and Wednesday in the 50s. So Wednesday, no, I just made that. Wednesday, it's going to be 58 degrees. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. But the next day, sorry, that's her tail. The next day, it's going to be 28. So we have 2 days. We have one day where it drops 20 degrees within 24 hours. And then another day where it drops 30. Which, I mean, it happens sometime, especially at this time of year, but 30 degrees, I don't know if I've ever seen that before, so that's weird. But it's like spring and winter are fighting with each other. Spring is trying to take over. And please do not chew on my brush. She used to be my good kitty. And Persephone's the only one still. Now the dog's gonna start. Well, it's an exciting day around here. Don't know if he's gonna continue or not. Hang on a second. Okay, I got everything back under control. I think, with this weather, none of my pets like the rain. Sirius loves snow and really cold, but he does not like rain. Cats don't like rain, and they're all bored, and they're driving me crazy. Isn't that right? So anyways, I have come to the point where I have to do something. I don't know if you can see, well, you're not going to be able to see this with Miss Rhiannon over here. Come on, baby. I'm going to try to turn the camera. See if you could see this. Okay. You see my, I put this greenhouse inside in the winter so I could start my seedlings. Well, I wanted to up my game this year. I wanted to plant more crops outside, and I want to sell stuff. Well, I am totally out of space. Now, it has 4 shelves. The bottom shelf I can't use for plants because of my bad leg. If I get down that low, I will never get back up. So, can't do that. And I have more seedlings that are ready to go under the grow lights. And I have more seeds to plant. There's a lot more to do. So, I decided that I am going to order more grow lights in another little greenhouse like that and put it on this side of the room. And this way I keep trying to organize my plants, but everything's like so squished together that I just can't do it. So I'm gonna order that this weekend and get that set up next week. So it's kind of like a problem, but it's a good problem. So that's where I'm with that. I mean, you should see my plants are doing so good, but I have so many of them. Oh, and then I had to put the kale on the top shelf near the window where my craft stuff, my art stuff is supposed to be. So yeah, and then I have seedlings along the window. I have this big window in front of me. Not that it's doing them any good today because there hasn't been sunshine in 2 days. It started raining yesterday and it hasn't really stopped. Hopefully it'll take care of the ice though. Oh my God. So that's where I am with, planting. I was hoping that I would be able to get out back this week because I'm afraid to go back there. I have not been back there since maybe beginning of December. I don't know. We've had so much snow and we don't have a pathway and wouldn't be cleared anyway. So with my bad knee, I can't maneuver over the snow as well as he used to. Not that I have trouble walking or anything like that, but it's just, there's certain movements that are harder these days and painful. Any pressure like that. So what I did was 2 years ago, I shattered my tibia. So we had to pull out bone, glue it all back together, and then I fractured my tibia plateau. And I have a plate. He said, I'm going to put in a plate like this. Well, then when he did the scan before going into surgery, when he saw, I woke up from surgery, he goes, well, I had to change it. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, instead of a plate like this, it goes all the way down your leg. So that's what he had to do with that. But, it makes certain things hard. I mean, I'm fine. But, any kind of extra pressure on the knee. So I haven't been able to get back there. So I'm afraid to go back and look and see. I do know that my greenhouse broke right away. It got through a snowstorm last year just fine, but we did not have the conditions we do this year. It was just a singular snowstorm, light and fluffy snow, no ice. So I was able to go back there every once in a while and clean it off. I assumed this year would be the same, but we've had very heavy snow, a lot of snow, and the ice just, everywhere, in the yard, on the drive, everywhere there is ice. So I didn't feel safe going back there. So I know I have to fix that. And I have my list of things. I want to make a better gate for the garden fence. I have to tighten the fence. I'm going to increase the outdoor garden, so I'm going to have to add to that. Only this year, instead of the posts I used last year, I want to use T-posts because the posts I used last year, I don't know what happened. I'm talking and all of a sudden the camera froze, and I'm just like frozen there. And then it gives me a message, something went wrong, and it didn't know what happened. Now, as we all know, I have way too much spiritual energy around me. So if you got, yes, you heard me, but yeah, please back up. That happens very frequently with technology around me. So anyways, as I was saying, I need to tighten the fence. I'm going to increase the size of the garden, so I'm going to have to increase the fence. But this year, I am going to get T-posts because they're stronger than the posts I bought last year. They were, they're okay, but just not strong enough. But the fence definitely needs to be tightened. Let's see. Yeah, so I know I have to do all that, but I'm afraid to go back there and look because I'm sure things have got to be a mess now. So I don't know. I'm hoping I put cloches over my lavender in my thyme and also my marjoram. Not really holding up much hope for that, the marjoram, because that really in this area is an annual. But I thought, well, maybe if I put a cloche over it, make it through the winter, because I was thinking we were going to have another winter like last winter, and we did not. But I hope my lavender and rosemary are okay. So, yeah, I'm really excited. My plants look so good this year. I'm so excited. Ones that are in the house. But I do have to increase. I don't know what my family's going to say. Yeah, because I would really like to bring some to my booth. Plants sell really well at flea markets, believe it or not. Oh, there he goes again. Mr. Serious? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. No. Excuse me. I just should give it up today. Come here. Come here. Sit. Come on, all the way. Let's go. Sit. Okay, I'm going to keep this boy by me. So that's where I am with that. I have not started that painting yet. I have to prepare. I have a piece of wood in here I'm going to use. I have to get that prepared. So I haven't started that painting I've been thinking of. I have done some crochet, which I will do. I will show you guys in tomorrow's art update. But I do have to show you this one thing. I started to get bored with crochet. It's like, I got to do something different. Now, I do have a large cone of, my dog is pushing my chair, of, I think it's size 3 crochet cotton thread. But they seem to not be making that anymore, so I have to use it wisely. But I thought, now I do have this ecru color that I just love. And I thought, I'm going to try to do some, like monochrome crochet. I like to do like amigurumi and stuff, like different stuff. So anyways, I just thought, well, I love tea, so I thought I would do a miniature teacup and saucer. I don't know how good you guys can see it. Yeah, so I just did this. I have other things I did. Oops, got to do a little trim there. But yeah, that's what I got. Just, I got bored. I like to mix things up and think of unique things. So let's see. Yeah, other than that, I'm excited the weather is getting better. Other than that, life's been good. Feeling good. And I'm hoping the sinus situation. Because I was just thinking about allergies and stuff, sorry. The weather is starting to break, which means pretty soon I could start foraging again. And in my estimation, I think the first thing we're going to go forage is purple dead nettle, which is the allergies brought me to that because it's good for allergies. That seems to come up first, very early in the year. My dog is pushing my chair. He's so huge that. So I'm thinking maybe in a month, if I'm lucky. we'll be doing that. We have a whole bunch in the front yard. So I'm going to harvest that. I'm going to forage for that. I know where it is, so I'm just going to harvest it. And I'm going to prepare that. I have people on occasion come into my booth looking to see if I have any more dried herbs. I only have a few packages left. I have some goldenrod. I think I'm out of spearmint. Mugwort went, the mugwort I can't keep in stock. I have something else on the shelf. I can't remember, but I told everybody, I said, I'm going to have to wait until I can harvest and forage and harvest again and prepare the herbs. But I have a lot of people asking for that. And I told you guys, I came up with a mixture of a tea I call Dream Tea. And I sold 1 pack. I don't have it out on the shelf yet, but because I have to get it packaged and stuff. I have to get more mixed up. I had one person buy a pack, and the only reason this happened is because she's another vendor. And so she tried it, and I call it Dream Tea because it's got like the mugwort in it, and which is supposed to help you with dreams, help you recall dreams, have lucid dreams and stuff. Now, I hear for a lot of people, mugwort works really good for that. For me, it's very relaxing, gives me a good night's sleep. But I don't have that with mugwort. I don't really, it doesn't improve that for me. But this person who bought it, she said she had forgot to take the tea before she went to bed that night. And the next morning, she couldn't remember her dreams. And then she realized, oh, I forgot to take the tea. So she drank a cup in the morning. And she says a little while after she took it, she drank it, she started having recollections of her dreams the previous night. So I might try that with this tea at some point. But anyways, I'm looking forward to getting that mixed together and getting that on the shelf. So, yeah, life's good. Yep, my 3 areas, gardening, art, and vending at the flea market. That covers them all. So tomorrow I'll do my gardening update and my art update. I just had to show you the little teacup. I don't know where I got that idea from. I like to sit and crochet at night when we're relaxing. And I don't usually use a pattern. I will for like an Afghan or something, which I do have one I gotta get going. But I don't use patterns, so I'll I look at what I have, and then I just start crocheting something. I get an idea in my head, and for some reason I thought a little miniature teacup. And I want to kind of do like a monochrome series where it's all in the same. I think I have this size 3 crochet cotton in white, so I could use that for maybe a white monochrome series. I don't know. So I think that covers it all for right now. I just am kind of blabbing today. I really don't have anything to talk about, but I miss doing videos. So, yep. It's getting better out there. Things are improving with the weather. I'm going to be out there soon. I have things to fix, clean up, prepare my soil, get everything ready. Be harvesting purple dead nettle soon, so things are looking up. I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.